Fa la 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 la. Hey everybody, it is 5 o'clock on a Friday, and it's time for Carlos's Kitchen and Cocktails. Happy holidays, everybody. What is this going on? Oh, okay. I gotta remove that notification. Hello, Bill Naninga. How are you, darling? Why is this not working for me? Hold on, you guys. There we go. Happy holidays, everybody. I got my very old holiday apron on that I got at the 99-cent store years ago. And I wore it like when I was working in the mailroom and stuff on the holidays, and my little elf hat. It was a lot of fun. But she's seen better days. And I keep telling myself I'm going to use this as a pattern and give it to one of my many friends who know how to sew and design, and have them make me an actual, real apron just like this, because I like it. It's got a little buckle, a little fake buckle, but I'd have a real one, and pockets. I would need pockets. But yeah, thanks, Bill. I think I look fabulous too. I do too. Hello, Tom Bliss, my friend. So good to see you. We need to have another one of these at your house again one day soon, maybe in the new year, right? And yeah, that was a lot of fun when we did that one at your house, and all the boys showed up, and we had dinner and everything. We made I don't remember what my drinks were that I made, but I remember them being very popular with everybody who showed up for all the food we also made. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see outside my window. I got my Christmas holiday lights up. My blow-ups are up there. I got a little Christmas tree up there. We got Christmas music playing. I got a charcuterie board here. Yes, they were strong. I do remember them being strong. Bring that apron. Oh yeah, I was trying to. You guys could make this for me. Just something easy. I mean, but you could totally use this as a pattern. We'd have to reshape it a little bit. I'd have to be able to adjust it so I could have it like high up here. But yeah, and I'd want pockets. And then I'd have it for every holiday. It'd be a lot of fun. Hello, Mom! Yay! Mick is watching too. Hey, my beautiful in-laws, my amazing brother-in-law Mick, and my gorgeous mother-in-law Diane. How are you guys? I almost said that opposite. But yeah. We got my little charcuterie board. We got some pepperoni and some cheeses and some crackers and my favorite olives. My favorite olives. Yes. There you go. Got my kettle going. Because we're going to be making some fun holiday cocktails that are hot. Woohoo! Especially since it's finally starting to cool down. So yeah. I've been wanting to do this, but I wanted to do it last week and it was like 80 degrees. Shots! Oh my god. Mom is starting with the shots. Here we go. First shot of the night. Boop, boop. I knew she was going to try. Because she hasn't been on in a couple weeks. So I knew she was going to try really hard to be on to this week. But there you go. First shot. Happy holidays, everybody. If you're playing along, you do a shot of your favorite whatever. We do tequila in this house. If you're not an alcoholic imbiter, then you can do water, coffee, eggnog, whatever you want to do. Cheers, everybody. Happy holidays. I got my little Dia de los Muertos glass. I love these glasses. That I think my brother-in-law Mick got me these. I think. Mick, did you get these for me? I can't remember. But they're awesome and I love them. Adrian, hello. I'll take a shot later. All right. Are you working? You can't do it if you're working. Hiya. That is good. Woo. It's warming. It's warming everything up here. I think that also calls for a cracker and some pepperoni and a piece of cheese. Yes, it does. Actually, let me just do it. I can't get it all at once. There we go. We're going to do that. I will do that. Oh, lang syne, folks. You should all align. I don't remember the word. At this point, anyways. Lang syne. Don't know. Acquaintance be forgot in days of old lang syne. Remember that part? We brought them. Oh yes, okay, so you did bring them. Yay, I love these. I love that. I got 3 of them, you guys. This one, and then there's one that's lighter. It's a lighter colored. This is a smoked glass. A lighter colored glass, and the sugar skull's a little brighter. And then there's one that's completely silvered out, and I think the sugar skull, I want to say, is black and red. They're all in the liqueur cabinet. But I love them, and they're fun around Dia de los Muertos. I put them out. And a couple days ago, it was my father-in-law's birthday, who is now in heaven. Daniel's father, who he's named after. Everybody calls him Danny. I never met him, but I have his picture on my ofrenda, and so I lit a candle and burned some incense, and this is his favorite tequila, so I poured a shot and had the tequila there, and I invited him into the house to spend some time with us, and I'll be damned if that the tequila was half gone by the next day. Creepy. I believe in that stuff. Oh, yay, Mom, you think so? Diane just said he would have loved me. I hope he would. I also, him and I had a little talk the other day, too. When I was lighting everything and I was inviting him to the house. And I basically told him I hope he knows how much I love his entire family, especially you, Mom, and Mick, and especially Daniel. And I hope that he's happy watching down on us. So there you go. Ooh, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. Means I might need some alcohol. And more cheese. Cheese always makes everything happy. It really does. Ah. One of my favorite pieces of classical music. I know you do. We've had this talk before, Mom. That's why we get along so well. We believe in that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, the very first time you met me, you said you could see and feel my people dancing around me. I don't know if you remember that. At my apartment in Toluca Lake, when you very first day you met me, and you had told Daniel, I can see a bunch of happy and feel a bunch of happy people dancing around him. That made me feel really good. Uh-oh, we have boiling water. Yay! We're going to stop that. Off with you. So, like I said, I have my trees and everything lit up outside. I have a little Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys can see that from here. Can you? Probably not. Let's see if I go like that. There it is. There we go. Right there. Right there. We have a little table out on our front patio, and I have this beautiful little foil Christmas tree that I bought when I was working for Bath and Body Works, and they used to sell all their displays at the end of the holiday, so I bought it. And I used to put it up in my old apartment, and it's just been sitting in the box. And this year I thought I'm going to put it out on the front porch because it lights up and it's got little Christmas, and so it looks really cute out there. Yeah. Can everybody see what's going on over here? I want to make sure everybody can see the. There we go. All right, I'm going to have another pepperoni and cheese on a bite of cracker. Huh. I'm gearing up because these cocktails are going to be strong. And my mother's on. All right. So, I'm going to make you a couple. I'm going to show you guys how to make. Because I'm making them for me. Because none of you are here. If one of you was here, I'd be making it for you. I'm going to show you guys how to make 2 very classic, fun, and delicious cocktails for the holidays. Like I said, I wanted to do these last week, but it was 80 degrees last Friday. Like 79, 80 degrees. Like I kept telling everybody, we got second fake spring coming on here. Crazy. But now it's cool. It cooled off. It was supposed to rain yesterday, but it missed it a little bit. And today's only been like 68, 69. It's nice and cool and stuff. So we're going to start with a delicious classic hot toddy. I know, California. Hello. Because I know it's cold up by you in Red Bluff. in Reading, so, and you guys, I'm sure you guys did get rain, and then like the I-5 crossing over into Oregon was actually closed down for a while with a snowstorm, right? So there you go. It's raining in NorCal right now. All right. Miles! Yay! My other brother-in-law, my other amazing brother-in-law's on. Yes, baby. I got 3 family members on. I love that. I love it. I love it. Heavy snow in Alaska. Well, that's Alaska. It's supposed to snow in Alaska. So yeah, we're going to teach you guys how to make a classic hot toddy. And again, it is the classic one. I looked it up. It's the classic one. There are different, you can do different things with your hot toddies. I personally, when I make a hot toddy, I like to use, steep some tea in it as well. I just like the way it tastes. But we're not going to do that one today. Like I said, this is just the basic classic hot toddy. They're really good. They're great for if you have a cold to kind of help clear your head up, and the whiskey helps soothe your throat. And it's with Jeffrey Garza. Hello, my friend. I always love to see you. Cannot wait for your Christmas party. That's going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time there. Oh, I haven't thought of a cocktail. So Jeffrey Garza is having a party, my friends, everybody here. My friend Jeffrey's having a party. And everybody needs to make a cocktail, a signature cocktail. Each couple is making a signature cocktail, and they're going to be judged. So I'm like, oh my gosh. He did it last year, but we didn't go to the party last year. So I have to figure out what I'm going to make for this year. Grandma and Grandpa loved their hot toddies. I bet they did. All right, so these are hot toddies you don't need a shaker for. You build them into a glass. Mine are easy. Shots. Okay, shots. Mom said shots. Time for shots. Who wants a shot? The Lord is come. Let us receive her King. It's joy to the world, people. Joy to the world. That shot was for joy to the world. Woo! So we need a glass. We're going to use a low ball. There we go. And we're going to need, they say 3/4 of a cup of hot water. So that's why I had that steeped. I had my kettle going. So I need 3/4 of a cup of hot water. I don't want to burn myself. I don't know why they put the cup on this side when you got to pour stuff into it. Oh well. Let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Probably not. All right, 3/4 of a cup. Hot water, in it goes. There you go. We need 2 ounces of your whiskey, whatever whiskey you want. You can use bourbon whiskey, regular whiskey, rye, whatever you like the taste of. I happen to really like Crown Royal, and I've got almost a full bottle. I'm like, why not? Let's use it. So I need 2 shots of whiskey. And like I said, you can also make this with like a steeped tea. So instead of the 3/4 of hot water, you would just use the 3/4 of tea, of whatever, herbal tea, lemon tea, whatever you want. 1 shot. 2 shots. Alrighty. Then we need 2 teaspoons of honey. And I got my teaspoon right here, and I got my honey here. 2 teaspoons of honey. And Daniel broke this. I'm like, oh well, 2 teaspoons of honey. I go 1 and 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the hot water to help it dissolve off the spoon, because you want all that delicious honey taste. And 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And we have fresh squeezed lemon juice right here. Go ahead and stir that a little bit there. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now you can go, if you wanted a little tangier, you can go a little heavier on the lemon juice. Or if you want a little sweeter, you can go a little heavier on the honey. If you don't want to use honey, you can also use maple syrup. I saw a version of using maple syrup, and that to me sounds delicious. I make, for Ricky and Craig and some of my other friends, I make maple syrup whiskey sours, and those are so good. Those are so good. With the maple syrup, it just adds such a great taste. Alrighty. And then you are just going to stir this. Get that honey dissolved in there. Off the teaspoon measuring. And you're going to garnish this with a cinnamon stick. Real simple. Boom. Cinnamon stick in. You can even use it to stir. Get that cinnamony taste in there. If you wanted to, you could. I guess you could. You could probably rim the glass with a little bit of cinnamon. That might be nice too. But again, we're trying to go as classic as possible with this. That's why I'm not doing the tea. And there are different versions. So there you go. Cheers. Dang, I miss you. I miss you too, Mom. Tequila. I don't like whiskey. You can, sure. A tequila hot toddy. Why not? That might actually be really good now that I'm thinking about it. Warm tequila. That might be actually. We'll have to. You know what, Mom? When you come down, we'll give it a try. How does that sound? You just got to remind me, because this is going to hit hard. All right. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Nummy. Nummy. You can feel the whiskey vapors coming off of this with the hot water. I think I'm going to put a little more lemon in mine. I like mine a little tangier. This is all from my backyard. I squeezed this today. This is Meyer lemon, regular lemon, and key lime. Our key lime, all three of my trees, because of our second fake spring that we just had. All my trees are giving fruit right now. And then they're flowering. The Meyer lemon is flowering again. I'm like, wow, this thing is just... It is confused. But yet the apple tree and the apricot tree are just dropping leaves like crazy everywhere. So is my crepe myrtle out front. I don't know. What can you do? It's California. I love this state. I love, 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 love this state. Cheers! Ah, much better. Greg! Hi, Greg! Is he watching from Alaska? Whiskey sours are Mick's favorite. I know. I made the maple one for Mick, and he loved it. So, Mick, when you come down, which, I would love for you to come down. You're always welcome down here, Mick. Daniel and I love you, and we miss you. And we miss you too, Mom, and Miles, and all you guys. But Mick, come down, and I'll make you as many whiskey sours as you want, my friend. I will sit there, brother, with you, and I will drink them with you, my brother. Warm you right up. Yes, they do. And basically, Mick, if you think about it, a hot toddy is just a whiskey sour with extra sweetness in it. I mean, basically, and it's watered down a little bit. But these are really good. Hot toddies, especially when you got a cold, the warmth and everything. That's why I like putting tea in it, because to me, it feels like it just helps soothe everything. Your congestion and everything helps clear your head. We were very happy we fed her last month. Okay. And time for an olive. Nom nom. Jeffrey, are you still on? If you are, I have a question. Your party, the cocktails, you want them to be Christmas themed, correct? Or can they be any kind of cocktail? Let me know. Because I need to start planning. I need to talk to Daniel, and we need to start planning what we're going to do. And you said you have all the glassware, so I'm not going to worry about glassware. Unless it's something really special, then I'll let you know. Or I'll bring my own. He's on his way to a friend's. Oh, nice. Jeffrey said correct, so Christmas themed. Okay. Thank you, that helps narrow it down. I've got some ideas. We'll think. I'm going to think. I'm going to put my Christmas thinking cap on. Oh, and his party is also a ugly sweater party, and Daniel and I got our ugly sweaters. They're actually sweatshirts, but they're sweaters. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's laughing. Who? Jeff? Greg's laughing? Well, har, har, har. Greg needs to be here to be my co-host. Mom, can you imagine me and Greg like together on one of these live feeds? I think we would be hysterical. I would need to like film it sideways though because we're both big boys. We're both husky guys, and I don't know if we'd fit in this tiny little frame. We'd have fun. We'd be drinking, he'd be telling stories, I'd be making jokes. We'd probably start singing together with whatever was playing. Hello, Mr. Donahoe! Thank you for keeping my sauce. Wait. Samantha Young, hello, happy holidays, my dear. Merry Christmas. Mike Donahoe says, thank you for keeping my sauce on the trip home. Well, there you go, love. There you go, love. La 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 la. Lord, angels sing glory to. Oh, man. The newborn. They messed up on my music. Your sanity. Oops. I was wondering what that was about. I'm like, your sauce. Well, I hope you're not drinking while you're driving. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, Mr. Donahoe. That was hilarious. With bells of holly, fa la 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 la. To be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. I will be when I'm at Jeffrey's house. Hey! That's good. That's some good shit right here. Mom, you gotta let me know if you guys are coming down. We've got everything else that we haven't put up the tree yet. And I think we're gonna put our tree up this weekend. I've been really hesitant about the tree because of that little dirt devil, Simon. I love him. I love my baby. I love my puppy. I love him with all my heart. But I think there's not a day goes by that I don't threaten to make him into a fur coat. And I'm terrified of what he would do to that Christmas tree. So, gotta keep a real close eye on him if I put that tree up, because I have some really pretty and expensive ornaments that I would hate for him to get at. So, not only that, both him and Odie have these whip tails. So I need to like keep the ornaments above a certain line on the tree, and then it just looks weird. But, you know, we'll try. I mean, I put the garland up on the, I love your voice. Thanks, Mom. Greg, don't drink. Why won't Greg drink? Yeah, he's got to learn. You're right, Jeffrey, he does. But he's only 6 months old. He's not even a year old, and it's like, ugh, my God, this little dude. I would love for you and AJ to meet him. I think you and AJ would fall in love with him. He's a sweetheart. But he is a toddler. Like, everything goes in his mouth. Constantly. But he's been really good. I put garland up. So in our living room, we have my bar set up. It's a china cabinet that I use as a bar. And then my armoire, and I put I put garlands up on them. One's lit. And he's actually left those alone. So he sniffed at them and then walked away. So I would hope that the tree would be the same. It's just that, you know, all those pretty colorful bulbs hanging down. So our first year with Odie, we put a lot of the ornaments up at a higher level, and I put a bunch of ornaments that I didn't care about down below. So that it worked. I think we lost one ornament, and that was only because Odie's tail, as he was walking by, he was really excited and he knocked one off, and I didn't care. It was an old bulb that I didn't care about. Just put the tree up and maybe no lights. No, it's not the lights, it's the bulb. It's the it's the ornaments. I keep saying bulb. The ornaments. It's the ornaments. He may electrocute himself. No, it's not the lights at all. I'm not worried about the lights. It's the ornaments. I have really pretty ornaments, and some of them are expensive. And, you know, Daniel and I have a bunch of dated. Like, we go to Pier 1 every year online. Well, we used to go into the store, and then we go online. And we get an ornament for each year that we've been together. So we've got ornaments from 2014 up to now. I just got the new one in the mail since Pier 1 is only online now. So we just got the new one this year. The empty tree this year. That's the other thing. If we put presents under the tree, he's gonna think it's a toy for him to chew on. I should have people over. I should have Jeffrey and AJ over. It's just my house is so messy. I always feel so meh. My house is so messy. I'm sorry. I gotta go to AJ's house, Jeffrey and AJ's house. It's beautiful and immaculate. I go to Ricky and Craig's, and it's just such a, and then I just feel like my house is messy. But what can I do? It's fine. It's fine. I'm my mother's child, and I'm like, I need everything to be like perfect, and I shouldn't be that way. Just have my friends over and have a good time, right, you guys? Enjoy my friends. I mean, it's clean. My house is clean. It's just crazy. You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Well, there's that. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. This was really good. I love hot toddies. And, I like it with the tea, but this is good too, even without the tea. It's a completely different flavor. I liked it so much it's done. Yes! Time for cheese and crackers. Lived in. Our house is very lived in. It's just that I look around and I see things that I'm like, oh my God, that's a mess. I see a state, I see things. And Daniel tells me, don't be that way. And I can't. It's the way I was brought up. That's the way my mother was. And Daniel's like, oh my God, you were such your mother. The big joke in my family, and with a bunch of my friends who I grew up with during high school, like my best friend Roxanne, who was my best person at our wedding, she will tell you, one of her favorite stories is telling you, my mother's name was Lillian, and she will tell you, you could have gone to Lillian's house and literally eaten off the kitchen floor. That was the way my mother cleaned. And it caused a lot of problems, but at the same time, that's the way I was raised. I mean, you could have eaten off my mom's kitchen floors. I remember one time Roxanne she needed to spend the night at our house. I think her and I were going on a trip, and it just was easier for her to spend the night. So I gave her my bed, and I slept on the sofa, and my mom asked me if I had ironed the sheets for her. I'm like, no. And Roxanne ran with it. She's like, oh, I slept so bad I felt every wrinkle. I'm like, I love you, Roxanne. You're my bestest friend. But, yeah. And she loved that. She'll tell that story to this day. It is an old house. And I love this old house. I love this old house. So, there you go. The joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. I love Christmas carols. All right. I think it's time for cocktail number 2. Because cocktail number 1 is done. All right. So this is another one of a really traditional Christmas winter holiday cocktail. Again, something I wanted to make for you guys last week. But we're going to do the classic version. There's a lot of different versions of doing this. One of my favorite versions of this is with ice cream. You make it with some ice cream. But I'm like, let's do classic. So, we are going to make a hot buttered rum. These are really, really good. They can be really strong, depending on what you do. Now, this is a cocktail for my mother-in-law who likes her tequila. This is a cocktail that you don't have to use the rum. You can use whatever alcohol you want. You can make it a hot buttered whiskey. You can make it a hot buttered tequila. You can make it a hot buttered vodka. The traditional is hot buttered rum. a nice sweet spiced dark rum. So we're gonna go with that. So there's a little more to this, but it's not shaken. It is a built drink into the glass, using hot water and a bunch of different ingredients. But you get it down, you're good to go. So you guys want to write this down? Feel free to. You guys can always email me, text me, whatever, and I'll give you this recipe again. It's not, I mean, there's a lot of ingredients, but it's really simple. So we are going to grab our bucket glass again. Let me grab the taller one. I've got two different kinds of bucket glasses, and literally one is taller than the other, so we're gonna go with the taller one. Just to be on the safe side. Yas! All right. So for this one, we're going to need 2 teaspoons of packed brown sugar. So I got my brown sugar here from Stater Brothers, Rolf. And we're going to do 2 teaspoons packed. And just, packed, I'm going to go heaping, I don't care. I'm not packing this down. So I got 1. I like it sweet anyway, so there you go. And 2. That's not enough. There we go. All right, so I got my 2 teaspoons. The one with the ice cream is so good because you make this ice cream concoction with brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, and you let the ice cream get really melty, and you whip it all together, and then you put it back in the refrigerator for like 4 or 5 hours. And then all you do is scoop the ice cream out, put the hot water and the alcohol, and you're done. It's very easy. It's very tasty. It's very creamy. But I wanted to try this like the traditional classic version. We're gonna need 1 tablespoon of butter softened. So I've got my softened butter. It's been sitting out for a little while here, and luckily it has a tablespoon mark. So we are going to take 1 tablespoon right here. That's not going to cut. I need something that's going to cut, so we're going to take this right here. Boom. And that just goes right into the cup. There we go. And we're just going to put that, scrape it right on into there. Get all that delicious butteriness in there. Butter, nummies. All right. Now we need a splash of pure vanilla extract. I got this delicious vanilla extract that I got in Honduras. It's really good. And a splash. I'm like, okay, it depends on how vanilla you want it. So you splash with your heart. You splash with your heart. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go like that. We need a dash of cinnamon. Now, dashing a cinnamon with this, there's a lot of holes in this. So I'm just gonna shake a little bit in there. Perfect. And then you need another dash of nutmeg. My nutmeg is right here. Got some nutmeg from Trader Joe's. These have a smaller hole, so I can actually kind of just boom, boom. I'm gonna get a couple dashes. I like the taste of nutmeg. Now, optional, you do a dash of allspice. I don't have any allspice here, and I don't really use allspice. I'm not gonna go and buy allspice just for a cocktail. I'm not gonna do it. So, but that is optional. You can do allspice, and then you muddle or you mix it. So I am going to mix all of this together. You know what? I'm gonna use my teaspoon right here, my teaspoon measure. You just want to kind of mix all of that together without spilling it like I kind of just did. All right, see, it's all kind of in there. I'm going to grab a paper towel real quick because I spilled a little bit on the floor. There we go. Going down. Bing. And I'm back. All right. Now we want to do, so now I'm going to add 2 ounces of rum to this mixture. And I have chosen Sailor Jerry's. It's really good. If I had there's a rum that I really love. It's called Bumbu, B-U-M-B-U. Love, it's expensive, but it's really good. I would be using the Bumbu. But we're using Sailor Jerry's because I also love Sailor Jerry's. So we need 2 ounces of our dark Sailor Jerry's. 1 and 2. In that goes. And then it's 4 ounces of hot water, or you fill it with hot water. I'm just going to fill with the hot water. And that's going to start melting all that butter in there. And again, you're going to garnish it with a cinnamon stick. It's the dreidel, dreidel, dreidel song! I'm not Jewish, but I love this song. Dreidel, 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 they made it out of clay. You can see the butter's melting, everything is starting to mix. And I'm going to use a cinnamon stick here to start stirring and mixing everything. Let that butter melt. Ooh, the glass is getting a little warm. And there you go. Pretty much got the butter melted. This is a high caloric drink. There we go. Cinnamon stick is in. Cheers. Hot buttered rum. Ooh, that's delicious. Again, another one of those drinks that just warms you from the core. And like if you're not feeling well, if you got a head cold or something, this just helps just warm everything up and get that going. Willow! Hot butter rum mixing coffee is the best. Oh yeah. If you do you're talking about like the ice cream where you make it with the ice cream? This is not the one with that. This is like a traditional classic one without the ice cream. But I've made the ice cream one on this show before. It's so good. It's so good. I just didn't feel like going out and buying vanilla ice cream. I wanted to do the classic stuff, and this is good, girl. This is good. Oh, that is really good, you guys. Delicious. Every morning at Dickens, yeah, that's my very first hot buttered rum and my very first hot toddy. I had at Dickens Fair years and years ago when Frida was still with us. And Frida and I went and we played brother and sister. We played the Chubbs. We were a very aristocratic family. Oh, Diane, it's really good, Mom. This is really good, Mom. Like I said, you can do this, and now you can make it with different alcohols. It doesn't have to be rum. I mean, the classic is obviously hot buttered rum. That's what it's called. But I was reading, you can make it with whiskey, you can make it with tequila, with whatever you want. So maybe this is something you want to try with tequila. Half and half? Do I want to try it? I actually have some half and half in the refrigerator right now. I guess that would make it real creamy, huh? This is good like this, though, Willow. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Willow Hawker, an amazing actress that I used to work with at the Renaissance Fair. She is hilarious. A beautiful comedic improv actress. I love her to pieces. There are a couple times I'm like, well, I gotta rein it in. You're being... But you know what? Very creative. Very, very creative, and I love her to pieces. Cheese, salami, and crackers. And jingle bells. Roger Schultz. Merry Christmas. I just made a hot buttered rum. And right before this, I made a hot toddy. Good stuff. Garnished with cinnamon. Mike's like, same awesome sauce. I know, right? Good, good stuff. Nom nom. So since I only got 3 people on, but that's all right. It's the holidays. People are busy. The people who are on, you guys count. I don't believe in that. I think the count is off too, because it shows that there's 3 people watching live, but there have been times where it's like, it says 3 people, but I'm getting like all kinds of comments from people. I'm like, how can that only be 3? But whatever, hey, I'm okay with that. Holy cannoli. This is good. So Mom, I gotta make both of these for you. Like, this will help you go right to sleep. Miles! Miles, please give a big hug to Sierra. Yeah, please give a big hug to her. Didn't want to get too crazy with information. Yeah. Oh, my music stopped. But, it's almost that time, so I'm going to go. I try not to count bad at math. Oh, baby. Your brother, Daniel, he's my human calculator. When we go to the gym, and I got to start figuring out how much weight is on the frickin' dumbbell with the plates on both sides, you got to double everything. I'm like, Daniel, how much is on this? He's like, it's 110 pounds. I'm like, thank you. I always count it wrong. Always count it wrong. So, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I can hear my puppy crying. He wants out of his kennel. I put him in his kennel at dinner time, which dinner time is at 5, and he stays in there for at least an hour. And that allows me some time off, but I can also cook, have my dinner, and then I can let him out. So, Alexander kissed her! Yay! All the way from Florida. I love you, baby. Look, hot toddy. No, hot buttered rum. I made hot toddies. That was my first drink. Hot buttered rum. We just finished at the circus. I don't know what the circus is, but okay. Sounds fun. 45 plus 45 is 105 at the gym. Well, there's that. And I know that, the barbell is a 45-pound barbell empty. And if I put 2 25-pound plates on it, I've got 95 pounds. But after that, then it's like, once you start doing the 35 and the 15-pound, and I'm like, just count it for me. I'm too, especially because Daniel and I go at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, my brain is not, there's barely enough blood going to my brain. I cannot do math. There's just no way. I'm just trying to get through the workout at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm like, you're just lucky that I'm even here at the gym at 6 a.m. So any kind of math that's about to happen, you need to do for me. Series of circus. Oh, how fun! Our friend is part of it as the ringmaster came to support. How fun, Alexander! I would have loved to have gone to that. So, Alexander, in a couple weeks we're going to have the new year, and I think that, I think you and Austin need to come out and visit in the new year. We came out and visited you guys for Halloweeny. So let's plan it like you got time and you guys can come and visit us and you stay here. And especially if we plan it, we can plan it like around a weekend or something that there's some fun stuff going on. Because we miss you. We really do. Bill Gay! How are you, my friend? You're catching the end of the show here. Yes, baby. Just let us know. You can fly into Ontario. Ontario Airport is actually really close to us. Much closer than LAX, but flying into Ontario is usually much more expensive. So it's up to you guys. We have no problems driving out to LAX to pick you guys up. Wow, I've only had 2 drinks, and a couple shots, but these are strong. Hot toddy. So this is my hot buttered rum for Bill, who just showed up. Hot buttered rum, and then I made a classic hot toddy. So there you go. Don't worry about it, Bill. You're working. People got to work. Just because I don't have a job doesn't mean you don't have to work. Oh, I need to find something. Something. I would love something we work from home. But we'll see. Gotta help make ends meet here. So there you go. Alright, you guys. Sorry, Bill. But I love you. You can watch the rerun. Love you guys. It's 1:45. My puppy is crying because he wants out of his crate. Even though he still has 15 minutes because he stays in there for an hour, but he starts to beg. Hi, Katie. Catch me as I'm about to sign off, my love, but I made a classic hot toddy and a classic hot buttered rum, and they're really good. I love you too, Alexander. Please give a big hug and kiss Austin. He hears you talking. I know he does hear me talking. He wants to know who I'm talking to. As a matter of fact, Odie's been actually at the gate a few times like, who are you talking to, Dad? Will they give me pets? All right, you guys. I love you guys. Happy holidays. I will see you guys all next week, hopefully. And if next week is the final Carlos is in Kitchen cocktails before Christmas. So I got to make it a good one, and I've got to dress up for it. There you go. I'm going to have to make a hot buttered rum when I get home. Baby, do it. You can watch. It's so easy. Right here. They're really good. All right, you guys. I love you all. Have a great holiday and have a great week. I will see you guys next week. Cheers.